thank you all for coming tonight. We wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about our Building Improvement Committee. It's made up of Bhakti Swami, Indresh Prabhu, and myself. We've been planning for some time major uplift to the building here, and we've done all the architect's drawings, all the consults, and now we're ready to start our work. And we wanted to let you all know what the plans are. We have to preserve and improve Radha Gopinath's temple. Very, very important. So we're just going to go over a little bit of what the plans are to give you an idea.
So in 1976, we moved into this building by the mercy of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. So this is Srila Prabhupada's gift to all of us. And in this temple, just like today, there's been hundreds of festivals, hundreds of Sunday feasts, thanks to Srila Prabhupada. And it's now our chance to go out there and improve the temple. So the purpose, this is a landmark historical building. It's recognized by the City of Toronto as a historical building. So we have to go and preserve the building. We also want to go out there and improve the accessibility of the building. So as people, more senior citizens, as people get older, we want to make sure the building is accessible. And we also want to improve the usage of the building. So a lot of you come on festivals or on Sundays, but the temple is operating 7 days a week. They have the Govindas, we do book distribution. Srila Prabhupada's vision was this is the base camp for where we do activities. So we want to be able to go over and utilize the building 7 days a week and have more and more classes and education. So that's one of the purposes behind a building improvement committee.
Now I'm going to tell you about the last couple of years. We have done certain projects. And next slide. So our recent projects that were undertaken, and many of you might have seen the women's ashram washrooms downstairs. So we actually made 2 new washrooms for the use of women downstairs, complete with vanities, showers, toilet, new decor, and that's actually the actual picture. The project was very well received with all the women that are staying in the temple, the devotees that are coming in for the service, and all the pujaris that actually use these washrooms.
We also have finished a ground floor accessible washroom. This is so devotees don't need to go all the way down those stairs if they have mobility problems, if they're older, that sort of thing. So this is an accessible washroom with a toilet, vanity, and we paid a lot of attention to decor so it matched this age of the building. And there's also a janitorial closet in that room with a mop sink so that they can take the buckets in there, fill them up to wash the floors. Believe it or not, before this, they were carrying those heavy buckets all the way up the stairs from the basement. So this washroom is a big, big improvement for the temple. This is a picture, that was a picture of it.
That's the actual picture of the washroom on the ground floor if you've not seen it yet. So late last year, we started noticing there's a big problem in Govinda. So if you've been to Govinda's dining room, I know it's hard to see, but we had lots of black mold growing. And we had a major issue. We called an environmental scientist. We confirmed there's some air issues happening. So we had to go out there and have some urgent repairs. So this is a before. We can see all the black mold. And this is the after picture. We actually went out there and did a whole remediation of Govindas. So basically, we actually did mold removal. We did the entire ceiling and wall repair. There was actually ceiling pieces falling. When you're dealing with a 100-year-old building, a 100-plus-year-old building, and you have to go in and do the repairs. There's roof leaks. We actually put new tables in, new steam table and equipment, new lights, and we refreshed the whole look. And we also, in honor of Srila Prabhupada asked for a Bhaktivedanta reading room about 40 years ago. When we were operating restaurants, we should have a reading done for under $25,000, including new equipment and new furniture. So the actual core work we were asked to do was done under $20,000, thanks to a lot of volunteer work done by devotees. So this is another example of what we're doing.
Okay, this is now, we have 9 phases of devotion, we're calling it, which is the 9 phases of work that we're going to be doing, meaning different parts of the building, different projects, different initiatives. And I have to say that they're not all going to be done in the order that we're presenting them today. We're going to show you the 9 different projects, but they may be done in different order. It depends who we can get to do the work, the amount of money we have at the time, all of these things, what's most convenient for the temple, and what we can get done in a timely way. So, the first project, likely we're going to be starting this very soon, probably in September. The green room and the prasadam room are going to be transformed into seminar rooms, a seminar room that can accommodate up to 50 people with prasadam facility. It's going to look really nice, all new floor, everything fixed. You know how old it is down there. There's going to be 2 classrooms with accommodations for 20 people as well, in another area with a sliding door to mid-privacy or less noise. There's going to be flexibility to convert those classrooms into guest rooms, bedrooms as needed. There'll be a devotee prasadam lounge in the back. We're transforming that garbage room as well. It's way too big for the garbage. So it's going to be a nice little cafe kind of place for devotees and staff to sit and take prasadam together as a family. And there'll be a lot of flexi space. So it'll be very usable for many different functions. And it will all be cleaned up and look fantastic.
Many of you might not know, but we actually have a number of resident devotees that actually live inside the temple. And for the last many decades, when every morning they wake up at 3:30 in the morning to do Mangalarti, they actually have to go outside from their bedrooms into the hallway, into the public areas to use the washroom, especially the men. And this is something that all day long, if they need to use a washroom, they don't have direct access. So we go to private washrooms, even a very shared washroom, they don't have access to unless they go into a public area. So what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be updating the ashram facilities to have updated living accommodation. It's not going to be a 5-star hotel, but we do want to make it as good as a 19-year-old gets when they go to a college, in Waterloo. So we want to kind of give them some facility that they can actually go there and sleep comfortably, and they'll also go there and have the ability to access the washrooms directly from the ashram. And in addition to that, there's going to be flexi space. All the designs that we're doing have flexible usage. And what that means is we're able to go out there when visiting devotees that come from Montreal or brahmacharis are traveling, we're able to go out and convert space to allow for more people to come in. And same with the classroom. So the entire design is going to be a flexi space design.
We are also planning to have new public washrooms downstairs. For all those people who have used the washroom upstairs and downstairs, you can see the difference. So these washrooms will be updated. We also want to put a hand washing station right outside for all those devotees who just want to wash their hands and be out. It's going to be easy, and facilities for babies and nursing moms.
Our temple is very old. They didn't build buildings in the past for accessibility, for wheelchairs and vulnerable people. We want our devotees to be able to come here until they're 105 with no problems, or whenever. Who knows, a bit longer. So we want to make the temple accessible to seniors and with those with any kind of limited abilities to use stairs. And our stairs are steep. It's tough. So we're going to look at ramps, a ramp in order to get into the building, and we're also going to put in an elevator from basement to balcony. This will also be used for bringing up the prasadam to offer to the deities, or taking books and all kinds of things up and down, not just for people. So we'll transport all sorts of things in the elevators and make life a lot easier, but we're going to look at all the different accessibility options that we can get to make the temple really comfortable for all our devotees.
The next item, if you look out, we have a beautiful balcony, and especially on Janmastami, this is one time a year we use the balcony quite a bit. But most of the rest of the year, this balcony stays pretty much empty. So we're going to actually go in there and gain thousands of square feet of additional space by increasing the balcony space. So we're going to still have a balcony. So most of the balcony, as you see, will remain, but we're going to do some creative leveling on the top, and that's going to go over and give us a lot of multi-purpose rooms. So there'll be conference rooms upstairs for educational purposes, for meditation, for conferences, and that's going to actually go over and give us a net gain of about 1,500 square feet. And that will again give us more usage during the week. So during the week we'll be able to go over and welcome more people. We have meditation classes to go over and learn about Bhakti Yoga. So again, fulfilling the purposes of Iskcon as laid out by Srila Prabhupada, to increase education. Those spaces upstairs will increase the education commitment of Iskcon.
Now comes the main floor. So this floor that you're looking around does not have AC, as you can all feel it tonight. So we're going to bring in a team to see how we can climate control this room. We're going to fix the DD prep areas, new stairs, and other fix-ups. Put in a drinking water fountain in this main floor for people to use. Public sitting areas, including for seniors, so you can